Get up if you are here. Let me know, and let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna get my curtains set, but let's do that. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna get me up in front of me. I think I have too much lip gloss on. Did you ever have like too much lip gloss? How's everybody doing? Okay. If you can hear me, let me know. We're going to have a great time today. We have a lot to do. Hi, kitten. All right. I'm going to give just a minute or two for people to get in the room. And I have all of the product links and everything. I do have like, hi, Angie. I have too much lip gloss on. So I'm going to actually blot. I have all the product links that I'm going to put in now and throughout the chat because I have so many things to share with you guys today. Let me put a little bit more. There we go. Hi, Tracy. How are you? How are ya? All right, so all right, now I can go in here and put in all the links for you, which I will do. And then I'll go back in and put them in. But I just want to be able to put the links in for you now. Okay, perfect, perfect. How's everybody doing today? Are you excited to see some... We're going to do some products. So we're going to do some products of stuff that I have reviewed, but we're also going to test out some new stuff. So it's going to be really, really awesome. So we have all of these. I have them all like sort of separated out. So we have a lot to go through. So it's going to be really fun. On my eyes, I am wearing these two palettes from Odin's Eye. Hi, Jane. And this is the Alva 2 Forest and the Alva 2 Ocean. I love Odin's Eye. I do have a video on them, but that is what I'm wearing on my eyes. Tia and the Doll Gang. That's funny. That is funny. Hi, Sarah. How are you? We're going to let people come in. I'm actually going to add everything that we are going to be talking about today to the description box, so it'll be there for you guys, and then I will put a pinned comment as well after the whole thing, so you can have that as well. I have so many things open right now. I do this a lot. Okay. All right, I put everything in the comment section. Just give me 1 second. I have to just delete, but I want to make sure you guys have all these links. All right, so that should be... Okay, I updated. So if you refresh, then everything should be in the description box for you. Okay, so let's get started. All right, the wigs that I'm going to be demonstrating on mostly are going to be Renee of Paris. I am a retailer for Renee of Paris, so you can message me if there's any of these that you are interested in any color that's available, and I can do special pricing for you. So if you're interested in one of the wigs that you see or any other style from Renee of Paris, then you're just going to send me a link tree, and I'll put that in the chat right now. My screen is very dark. I will put my link tree in the chat right now, and then we can you can message me if there is a wig from Renee Paris that you're interested in. If you're new, let's say hi. We want to welcome you. And Kit Kat is coming in and out, of course, because you know she can't be not a part of everything. So here we go. All right, I just put it in the chat for you. I'll pin it at the top, and then if you want to find out anything, but I have all the products, I have links for you, so I already have that prepared. Okay, all right, let's get started. Moo 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 moo. All right, so I kind of broke these up into categories, and if I will let you know if I've already tried it. If I already tried it and already reviewed it, then I'm not going to do it again here. I'll just tell you what I think about it, why I think it would be a great gift for a wig wear, or if for yourself or another wig wear. But there are some new products that I want to try, and so we're going to try these together. So the first thing that I have, and this is just water, okay, and I will give you the link for this. I really like this Evian spray water because of the mister a lot. And so a lot of times when I'm trying to like wet down my wig, if I need to wet it a little bit, like my makeup's already done, and I don't want to be like spraying water everywhere, and you can get any type of spray, but I like the mister on here because it's one of those like continuous mist, and it's just a soft mist, so you can kind of control a little bit more what you are, where you're spraying. So the first thing is the Evian water spray. I love this spray. I love this sprayer. So it's definitely something that I think is a great gift. And there's the link for that. Everything's in the description box as well. But if you're watching the replay and you just want a specific thing, I'm going to put it in the chat for you. Hi, Maeve. How are you? So this is a great, this Evian spray. It's just called facial spray. It's just water, but it's great. I actually got mine at TJ Maxx. But you can get it. Hi, Sally, and I put the link in. But I love this for spraying down wigs, and I'll probably use it as a demonstration in this video. But this is definitely something awesome that I love for wigs. Okay, next up, let's talk about beach waves, because I got a ton of stuff for beach waves. Two that I already reviewed is the Aesthetica Sea Salt Spray, no beach required, okay? And then also the Jean Renault Boho Beach. I love both of them. I kind of like the smell better on the Aesthetica Beach waves. There's the sea salt sprays are not different necessarily in theory. It's just I prefer this one. I prefer the smell. I have a full review on both of them, but I'm not sure what it is. I just prefer the smell much more on the Aesthetica, and I'm very sensitive to smell. I get migraines quite easily, and I'm really sensitive to smell. So if you have someone that's maybe more sensitive, this one doesn't seem to bother me. So these are the two. There's full reviews on these, and I just put the links in. So those are those two. And then I got my Santa Paws coffee mug here. Okay, but I have 3 sea salt sprays that I want to try out because I've not tried them out yet. And I'm going to get a wig on and we're going to try them. The first one is from, it's called Oleology, and it's a coconut oil, nutrient-rich beach wave, okay? It smells amazing. I have a thing for coconut. This one smells amazing. So we're going to try this one out. We're also going to try out this one that I just saw. This is from Pantene, and it's called Natural Waves. And we're going to try this product out. Let me smell it. Ooh. Whoa. It's giving me fruity, and I like that. So we're going to test those. And the last one that I got that I've been waiting to test, and this is called a texturizing finishing spray. So it says beach trippin'. So I'm thinking this might actually be a combination between a beach spray and a finishing, like a hairspray. So we're going to go ahead and test those out right now. Let me put all those links for you. Sea salt spray is good to add, let me get these links really quick. Sea salt spray is good to add texture back into a wig. So like I have a wig, and I'll show you. So I have a wig that maybe is kind of wavy, but it's like maybe it's not equally wavy, or you want to pump up the waves. So it is a way to really like take your wig to the next level without using heat. And so I love that. So that's why it's a great gift. But I haven't tried these 3 out, so we're gonna go ahead and try them out. Let me get my wig cap on, and we're gonna use let's start with Wyatt from Renee of Paris. I have a full review on her, and we're gonna do Wyatt from Renee of Paris, and I have her in the color Melted Coconut for this particular demonstration. So right now we're doing Wyatt. I've been listing everything out like beforehand, and it's so helpful to be prepared. Because usually I just wing things. Not usually. I mean, I always have outlines, but I'm trying to be way more prepared just to be better for you guys. Trying to always be better for you guys. All right, so this is Miss Wyatt. I'm not going to go through a bunch of details because I have a full review on her. But you can see she's kind of curly and kind of wavy, so it's like a little inconsistent. So let's go ahead and test these sea salt sprays out. I actually have demonstrations on using sea salt spray, so you can see all that. But let me go ahead and get my brush. We're just gonna comb her out a little bit. So you're gonna see like some of the wave is like inconsistent. It's going down. She's sitting on my head a little bit funny until I comb her out. So you're going to see what sea salt spray can do to the look. So let me put her where she belongs. So I'm kind of just combing her, and, you know, like she could use some help. Like I feel like she's got really nice waves in some places and maybe not others. So let's go ahead and check out what a sea salt spray will do. So I'm going to get these bangs kind of where I want them, and then we're going to use the sea salt spray. All right. So I'm not doing a whole huge thing because this is just a demonstration. So can you see that there's like kind of curl on one side and then not on the other? All right, let's try this one out. This is the Oleology Coconut Oil Beach Wave Sea Salt Mist. So we're going to test this one first. And this one definitely smells good. Okay, so we're going to use this one right here in this part where it's kind of like it's not doing much. So what you do is you just do a mist on it, and then you sort of do like a scrunch, and you work the product in. Like I said, these two that I really like from Estetica and Jean Renault, they work well. I have multiple videos on them. These ones right now I'm just trying out to see what the result is. But you can already see that it's sort of bringing back, and you scrunch up so you can figure out how much wave you want. But you can already see it working. So it's giving a little texture. I also like sea salt sprays for those wigs that are a little bit like really silky because it does give a grit. So let's go ahead and see what this does. And it does have to dry. And then when it dries, it's just, you know, it's synthetic. So it looks the way it looks until you wash it or brush it out or whatever. But it's really kind of giving a little bit more curl. I'll do a full review on this. I don't hate this one. It smells good, but I'm not getting... Yes, this is for human hair. These ones that I'm showing you, you just buy and they're for human hair. And yes, you can use sea salt spray on human hair, and it does the same thing. I like it. I can see that there's a difference, so I'm liking it so far. So this one's not bad, but sea salt spray should definitely be on your list, gift giving to yourself or anyone else, okay? So I'm going to put this over here so that I do a full review on it. Next up, we have the Pantene Natural Waves Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. This is the one that smelled super fruity. So we definitely can tell that there's not, like, the wave is kind of like on this side. So let's really see what this one can do. We're going to shake it up, spray a little bit. I don't love the mister on this one, but... Okay. This smells like fruit candies or like Jolly Ranchers. This is like a Jolly Rancher smell. And it's working nicely. It's definitely working quite nicely here. See, now it's looking more like a wavy curl. Look at that. That's definitely, it's making a difference. Okay, we like this one. I'll do a full review, but so far so good. So I'd have to say out of the two, I'm preferring the Pantene, but I like the smell of this, so I will do full reviews and get those up for you. Last but not least is one I was real interested in, because this one says it's texturizing finishing spray. So it does waves, but it's also flexible hold. So it's like a combination. So let's see. It's like matching my shirt. Let's see what happens. We're going to do it in the front. Again, this may look crazy. I'm going to end up washing this after, but I just want to see what it will do. So you see how it's like straight. We're straight in the front. Plus, I might, I would want a little hold in the front. So that's why I want to do it sort of in the front part, and let's see what happens. Ooh, I like the mister. Love the mister. Do not like the smell. It's not a bad smell. It's just a strong... It's just a strong kind of perfumey smell to me. And for me personally, I'm a migraine sufferer, so I can't really handle that. But, okay. I mean, I like what it's doing, though. Do you see how it's giving this, like, definition? Oh, I wonder if they have other smells, because I kind of like this. This is definitely hairspray, but it gives like, oh yeah, it's giving, I feel like it's good. It could give a lot of volume. This is definitely, though, more hairspray and less wave. This is definitely more like if you have a silky wig that you don't want to like tangle, but look at the okay, yeah. I'm going to do a review on this. Even though I don't love the smell, I kind of like what it's doing. You can totally see. So I think this would give some good volume. It is, you would have to like wash after a couple wears, but I mean, yeah. All right, so out of the three that I chose that are new, I prefer the Pantene in terms of how it works. I like this one too for the smell. And this one I like, but it does definitely do something a little bit different than what it says on the bottle, which isn't abnormal. All right, so that's where we're kind of at with those ones. Okie dokes. Next up, we are doing refreshing, okay? So the next things are in case you need to refresh your wig in between wears, things like that. So that is what we're going to do with the next couple of products. So the first product that I want to mention that I've not actually done a full review on, but it's been part of like other videos. If you want a full review on it, I can do that. And that is the Purify spray from Beauty Mark, okay? I use this spray whenever like I am selling wigs because it is like, it does purify the cap. And so if you're someone who maybe bought like a secondhand wig, or if you're, purchasing wigs that someone might have tried on, even from retailers, somebody could have tried on the wig. Yes, they would be wearing a wig cap. But I really love this because it does purify the cap for you. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. So if you want a full review on it, let me know because I can totally do that. But I love this to purify your caps, to sanitize them basically. And once it dries, it doesn't give them like a wet feel or anything like that. So this is something, please let me know if you want a separate review on this. But I definitely suggest this. And then the other one, again, I don't have a separate review on this. I've used it a little bit. You can tell that I've used it a little bit. This is called Refresh It, and this is from Paula Young. And this is really just like so your wig smells better. And I like it. And I'll show you what it looks like when you use it. It's just a refreshing spray. I don't remember what this smells like. Oh, that was it. I don't love the smell. So if you remember, like, synthetic fibers are fibers. So it's like, you know how you can use that Febreze It or something. Is it Febreze It or just Febreze? Oh, I was thinking Renews It. So you can use Febreze on your things. This does work, okay? I'm not going to use it because I'm already using smells. That's probably going to give me a headache after this. This does work. I don't particularly love the smell, but it's not a bad smell. It gives me dryer sheet, okay? So if you don't mind dryer sheets, that's totally fine. Hi, Sherry. But it is something I do suggest that you get one or the other to sort of refresh or purify. There's other ways to refresh, which I'm about to show you. But if you want something that's not going to be like a dry shampoo, this would be a good choice for you because it's just a mist. Once it dries, then it'll lift the smell out of your wig. These are good because they come in these like small containers. These are good gifts for people who maybe they are around or live around someone who smokes. Maybe they smoke. If you go to a restaurant, if you're wearing synthetic fibers and like you go like say to a Mexican restaurant or any restaurant that has a very strong scent, it can get like into your wig. This will help that. So if you don't really have time to like wash your wig, this is a great thing to have on hand for that reason. If you want me to do a full review, again, let me know. What I prefer to do to refresh wigs, and I have a ton of these, but I haven't tried this one yet, so I want to try this. So let's refresh. Let's refresh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here. The wig that we're going to do try and refresh is because this is a wig that I haven't worn for quite a while. Sometimes when they're in the box and they're in the storage, they can, you know, just need a little something for a smell. This is Renee Paris's Passion in the color Blonde Ambition. I'll put that in the chat for you. Okay. So we're going to use Passion in the color Blonde Ambition. Again, you can purchase Renee Paris from me, and you can message me for special pricing. Yeah, Sherry, YouTube was crashing. Like, they were having a problem for about 2 days. So some of the stuff was probably that. I love the Batiste. One of my favorite ones that I'm using for dry shampoo for smell specifically, not for shine, is the Argan Magic, and this is in Original Scent, which is basically a coconut. I love coconut. Okay, so this is what I'm using right now, but I really want to try this one because the scent is pink pineapple, and I'm obsessed with pink pineapple. But dry shampoo is definitely a great gift for a wig wearer or a wig lover because you can use it in so many ways. You can use it to refresh, is what I'm showing you now, but then I'm going to show you other ways that you can use dry shampoo. Okay, I'm going to put this in the chat for you, the dry shampoo, and then we're going to go test it out. I have not smelled this. I have not even opened it, so I have no idea if it's going to be a good smell or not. Again, it's subjective. Batiste comes in like 1,000 smells. So I'm sure you can find one. And they have one that's like Original Scent as well. Yeah. This is like a mini of the Original Scent. Okay, let's get Passion on. Passion is from the Orchid collection. And she is in the, I have a full review on Passion on my channel. Okay. I'm not going to comb through her just yet because I'll comb through the, oh no, Angie. I'm going to comb through once I put the dry shampoo on. So, yeah. She definitely, like, she doesn't smell bad, but she just smells like a wig that I haven't worn in quite a while. So, what we're going to do is shake this up, use this dry shampoo. Again, this is in the pink pineapple. Let's see what this is all about. I don't hate it. It's not as pineapple as I would have liked. So I'm probably going to stick with my other one. I don't hate this one, but it's a little too... I think the pink is the floral scent, so it's giving me... It says spirited fruits. It's giving flower and fruit together, and I don't do well with flower scents, so... But it feels great. You can't see it. There's no cast, so that's a nice thing. There is no, like, white cast. Let's do it on the dark part. Oh, yeah. So this would be good for refreshing. So the Batiste, the regular dry shampoo, and it says it right on there. Refreshes hair without drying out. These are the ones. And you do have to read the labels of the Batiste because some of the different Batiste dry shampoos actually do different things. So you do want to, like, read it. But overall, it smells great, looks good. Do you guys have a favorite dry shampoo that you use? This would be a great gift. Yeah, pretty good. If there's a favorite dry shampoo that you use, also put that down in the chat. All right, so I just tried that, so that's good. Man, the lid is on tight. Okay. All right. Next up, we are going to talk about dry shampoos that are specifically made for defrizzing. Okay. Now, for that, I don't have links for them because I'm not sure that you can get these. I do have some of those Polly Young wigs that I've been showing you that were on clearance, and they might be gone. But I have a couple that I've been wearing that need a little something. So... we're going to try out these defrizzing on these. So the first one, this is Polly Young's Braided Waterfall in the color Rosewood. You know what? Let's try one that's, yeah, no, this is pretty, this is not frizzy, but it's a little, it needs a little help on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, we could use some help on the bottom here. So we're going to see, I'm going to push the camera back and scoot my chair back and see what, so we can see if there's an actual difference after we're done. Okay. All right, so the first one in the defrizz, so these are dry shampoos that are specifically made for defrizzing. And I don't have a full review on this. If you guys want to see any reviews on these items specifically, then let me know. If I have a review, I'll already let you know that. Okay. So the first one is from Pearlescence. I love Pearlescence. I actually have a review on a ton of Pearlescence products. I will tell you this. Pearlescence is a brand that white labels, which means that there's a bunch of different of the same exact sort of product with different names on it. Like Crown Brushes, Morphe, they white label, but or black label. I'm sorry, I meant to say black label. But this one I love. So this is the Pearlescence Refresh and Go. This is pineapple. This smells like pineapple. I love this one. This is what it looks like. And you can get it online. I did just send the link, but you can also get it at like TJ Maxx's and things like that. And this specifically says that this is an anti-frizz dry shampoo. And it'll say it right on there. You have to read the dry shampoos, especially Batiste, because they have 1001. So on this side, we're going to try out this one. Okay, we're going to shake it up. Oh, thank you, Sarah. This is the Rosewood. So you can get any wigs from Polly Young that come in the Rosewood. This is what it would look like. I like John Renault the best for the grit that it puts in the wig, but it's expensive. Yeah, that's why I'm trying out. That's why I'm trying out different ones so you can know. All right, so let's spray. I love this. Oh, I almost sprayed this right in my nose. Let's see about the defrizzing. Okay. Okay, we're going to brush through this a little bit. So what we're after is the defrizzing part of this dry shampoo. I mean, it's kind of defrizzing. It was only doing that sort of on the ends of this wig, and yeah. It could probably use a little bit more, but it definitely worked. But for me, this says Refresh and Go. I would use this more for the smell, but it is kind of defrizzing it. See? So this is what it was like before, and this is what it's like sort of after. I'm working some through. So I would say if you have a little bit of mild frizziness, sometimes if you get like braided wigs and you unbraid them, they can be kind of like weird. Yeah, I can feel it. Like, it's pretty good. It's taking a little bit more product than I thought it would, but it is definitely working. You can tell right in here where I put the most product that it is definitely working. So I'd say for mild defrizzing, this Pearl Essence would be a great option. But I love it for the smell, so that's why I use it. I know, I can't... I'm just trying to describe. So this is the new thing that I got. So this is from Batiste, and this is their defrizzing dry shampoo. So it's very much says defrizzing on it, and it says smooth, frizzy, or flyaway hair. So this is made to defrizz, not... You can tell the difference. So this is the regular Batiste. You can see that it'll say right in the middle what it's made for. I have not tried this. I have not smelled it. So let's see what happens. So I wonder what it's... Oh, okay. It's got a nice... I'm a sucker for a mister. It's got a different mister than the other one. All right, so now we know what that side looked like. Let's try this side. Ooh. Again, for me, it's a little floral. Floral is what really gets me. It is really making it quite easy to comb through, like, immediately. Oh, yeah, and it feels very soft. Let me see if it's... It worked. This one side's definitely much softer. So these take a little bit more product than I thought they would, but this does work pretty well, and I can actually feel as I'm combing, like, how easy it is to comb through it and detangle. So I would say yes, it definitely works for what it says that it's supposed to be doing. This just has some tangles in it. Yeah, I think it kind of almost... I might do a review on these together, like a head-to-head. I'd have to say the Batiste works a little bit better. It really does. So if you want it specifically for detangling, the Batiste is working a little bit better. This is working, but it's going to take a lot more product than the Batiste. So that's... But you can see it definitely helped. So, okay. So out of these two, I would recommend the Batiste defrizzing. That's what I would recommend. Gifts for yourself or another wig lover. Just making up songs. All right, next category. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're about halfway done. So next category, I'll just use this wig that I'm wearing right now. You know what? No, I'm going to use this one. So the next category is the Batiste sprays that have color in them. And that's partially, I use more than one type of spray when I'm rooting a wig. But when I'm rooting wigs, especially if I'm just testing it out, like, and I'm not positive what color or what combination of color. Hi, Lindsay. Yeah, Sherry, I agree with you. I agree with you. If I'm not positive on the combination of colors, then I use dry shampoo when I'm rooting. And I do use a combination of root spray, which is a little bit more semi-permanent, but this can be washed out. So we're going to try out, this is the Batiste Beautiful Brunette. So it has a hint of color, and the Divine Dark. This is dark. And they have one for blonde as well. So we're going to try these. I use these specific dry shampoos for rooting specifically. You can also use them if you have a dark wig and you don't want to, like, if you're afraid it'll get a cast on it, like a white cast, even though it kind of brushes in. These would be the best, but they are two different colors. So I have a wig here that will demonstrate in front of you what they look like, but I have a review up. I have tons of tutorials rooting a wig and using these as part of the process. I usually do a 3 product process, but I do talk about that. So these are dry shampoos specifically for rooting. And the wig that I'm going to be using is Renee Paris's Lane, which is one of my favorite wigs. And she's in the color Mochaccino, which is also one of my favorite colors. So we're going to use Lane as an example because she's a good example for, you'll be able to see the color. Okay. Lindsay, you love the wig I was wearing, or you love Lane? I have a full review up on Lane as well. So this is Miss Lane in Mochaccino. Lane, yep, and Angelica. And Ashlyn. Ashlyn from Tressalore is the same wig as Renee Paris's Angelica. That's Noriko's Angelica. Noriko Angelica. So this is Miss Lane. She's in Mochaccino. Yeah, they were designed by the same person. They were both designed by Noriko. And then Noriko branched off from and did her own thing. Alright, I obviously haven't worn Lane in a while, and she needs washed, which is good, because we're going to spray a whole bunch of dark colored root spray on her. I have to say, Lane is one of the wigs that I wore a lot, like just in my personal life, not reviewing. I wore Lane a lot. Okay, so this is the color Mochaccino. So you can tell that it doesn't have like sort of an anchored rooting here. I got these new clips. I just want to clip this back. I'm going to clip the bangs out of my face and the bangs out of my face. Why do I make everything song? I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to use this clip to clip the bangs. Alright, so we can see that this could, I don't mind it, but some people might want to root it. So let's first start with the Beautiful Brunette, and you're going to see the color. So we want to shake it up. This does have a hint of color in it, so be careful, like, with your clothes. Because it can get on your clothes and it can, you know, leave a mark. So you can see this does give a slight, there you go, a slight brown color, but it's not dark. Okay, so this is not dark. You're going to also want the dry shampoo to like dry, but I just want to show you. You can see that it's definitely rooted it. So it is, see this like light brown highlighting through Lane? This is perfect if you just want to anchor it right here with a brown that is similar. So this is definitely a light color. Okay? You see that? It's just a light, I'd say a very light brown. A very light brown. Now you're going to really see the difference when I use the Divine Dark. This is dark. Yeah, they do have it with a tint, and it will say hint of color on the bottle, hint of color, and this one even says hint of color, but you can tell by the color this is light. So it says beautiful brunette. It's real light brunette. So if you have a wig that's maybe like an ashier brown or a lighter brown, that could really be nice because it's not going to really show up. But let's show, when you see the Divine Dark, you're going to be like, what? And I tend to layer colors because you can see with the highlights, your roots aren't just like straight one color. So let me show you what it's going to look like over here. Yeah, you can see it's much darker. So this is the lighter, and then this is the darker. And of course I wouldn't just let it sit like this, but I'm just showing you that it's definitely darker. So I also like these rooting sprays because, now I'll show you, just to test out rooting. So say you're like, yeah, I hate that, I don't want that rooting. You can sort of start brushing this in and brushing the dry shampoo, see, and look. Then you're kind of like able to brush it out a little bit, so that if you're like, no, I don't really like that, or I went too far, there you go. Then you can kind of just brush it through. But if you liked it, then it's good. So just keep in mind that the Divine Dark is darker. Poor Lane, she needs wash so bad. And you can see that over here. You can see it right on there. Okay. And then this is a lighter. So these are definitely great things for wig wearers. Sorry, Lane. She needs washed anyway. Lane got gruffed up. Alrighty. Okay, we got a couple more and then we're done. Next up we have shine. So if you have a wig that needs shine, I have a couple products that we're going to use. We're also going to use Lane. Lindsay, we're getting there. We're almost there. I'm going to use Lane in Coffee Latte for one of these shines. And the other one we're going to use is Felicity in Irish Spice for the other product. So the two products I have, you know what? Let's just use Felicity in Irish Spice for both of them, because I have a review up on this one, but I just want to see what it, in comparison, what it's like. So the first one is, I have a full review. I've used this a million times. This is the Bonafide Natural Oil-Free Wig Shine Spray. I love it. It's very inexpensive. I have tutorials on this. Please watch the tutorials because you can overdo this, like, for real. So be careful with that. I'm going to put the links for you right now. So we're going to be using Renee Paris's Felicity for this demonstration. And I will give you the links for the Bonafide Natural and also the second thing that I have not tried yet. And it's a product that we're going to try together now. I love so many Noriko styles, but they run too small for me. Yeah, they can. They're average. Noriko's Ashland, though, is actually a large cap. It's written as large. Okay, so we have Felicity in the color Irish Spice. I do have a review coming up on her. This is the only wig out of the bunch that I don't have a review on, I'm pretty sure. But she needs a little help. She feels a little bit dry. This was sort of gifted to me, so let's see what we can do. Oh no, I have the dry shampoo all over me. Let's see what we can do to bring her back to life and get that dryness going. So we have two different sides, so let's do two different sides. So this is the Bonafide Natural Wig Shine Spray. Like I said, you can overdo it, so please be careful. A lot of times I just spray it into my hand and then do this. But for these purposes, we're just gonna, like, and that's it. Like, really don't get crazy. So you're sort of going to brush this through. Yeah, this Irish Spice, I was very surprised. I had not tried this this Irish Spice from Renee Paris, and it was way more autumnal than I expected. So you can already see that it's starting to work. Okay, you can already see it right here. Hi, Shelly. This is Felicity by Renee Paris, and she's in the color Irish Spice. So we're testing products on her. So you can really see that this is that shine spray is already starting to work. I would probably put a little bit more in, but again, be careful because you can get crazy and then it'll start looking oily and weird. So you just want to kind of work the product through, but we definitely see a bit of a difference. The next thing I have not tried yet is the Batiste Shine Mist Touch of Gloss. So this is supposed to be a shine mist. I have not tried it yet. If you want me to do a full review on it, I can. Hi, Serena. So let's see what happens. I have no idea. But you can see this is definitely like dry on this side. Oh, this is definitely a mist, a shine mist. It's not like dry shampoo at all. Ooh. They do have, oh, it does have the, so this is called Wild Berry Blossom. Not good. Not good for me. However, they do have other scents. But so, I love the mister on it. Okay, okay. Let me see. I kind of like the mister on, I love this product, but I like the mister on this better. It's one of those continuous mist, and you can kind of make sure that you don't like oversaturate. Like, if you can see, do you see how that's like just a mist? It's just a mist. Oh yeah, ooh, I like this. I'm gonna start using this, people. I just need a different smell. A good Mr. Tracy, it does. Look how pretty that looks. Look at that. You can see the difference. Let me just brush it through, and you can really, okay, I really like this. I'll do a full review on this because I'm really impressed with how this works. You can totally see how it took that down. It took all the craziness down. I love the mister. I think as a gift, this is really, I have all these mists in here. I think as a gift, this would be a really great one. I love this, don't get me wrong. And if you can get this, great, get this. But if you're gifting, I think this might be a better choice because of the mister. It's going to make it so the person doesn't put too much product on. If it's someone that you're not sure, maybe they're heavy-handed, this would be a good one. So I'll do a review on that. But so I really like it. I mean, look at that. Look, I couldn't even get my fingers through before. And it also has a bit of a refresher in it. So I don't know. I'll have to do a review on it because I'm feeling, you know what? This part feels very dry. Let me see what this does to these bangs. Because if you can see, it looks quite dry here. And especially with reds, that can be a bad situation. So let's see what it does to the bangs. Oh, I can already feel a difference. Oh my gosh, I can already see a difference. Wow. Kelly, I'm wearing Renee Paris's Felicity in Irish Spice. Okay, Shelly. Yeah, it's making a huge difference. I'm gonna do a full review, but I really like this. I'm telling you that right now. And I think it would be a perfect gift for a wig lover. Yes, I sell this one, Kelly. You can message me about it if you'd like. This is a Renee Paris, and I sell Renee Paris. I mean, it just made such a difference in those bangs. Even now, look at that. Look. Ugh. Yep. I'm happy. All right, great deal. Any of the wigs you see, just message me if you'd like to purchase them in the color you see or a different color. I can get you some special pricing for that. That was a great... I'm going to do a review on that because I think this is really awesome. Great gift. All right. Next. All right, we have a couple more products. So that's the shine category. Now we're going to move into the condition category. Okay. And I do have a review on 2 of these. One of these I talk about constantly. You know that I do. And one of them I've never tried before. So we're going to try that. But we're in the condition category. And the 3 products that we're going to talk about, I have reviews on 2 of them. Okay, there we go. Shelly, you can message me. I am now a retailer for Tressalure, Gem Tress, all of the Renee Paris lines, Noriko, and Amore. So, yes, I have, and I'm working on a couple more. So, I potentially will be getting Aesthetica. That won't be until probably January. But I have another big one that I'm waiting on that I'm hoping that I'm going to hear about. Oh my gosh. I think I actually just got the email that I was waiting for. I did. Okay. I just got the email I was waiting for. This has nothing to do with anything. I'm now a retailer for Hair You Wear. So that includes Raquel Welch, Hairdo, Gabor, Tony Bratton, him, Kids, and I'm missing one. I'll do an announcement for everybody, but I literally just got the email. It just came up that I was waiting. So, wow, that's crazy. You'll be seeing an announcement on that. Anyway, yeah. You'll be seeing an announcement on that. For all of those who are in my wig group, if you're not in my wig group, you need to be, because I'll be giving a really, really special pricing for my first order with Hair You Wear. So if you aren't a part of my group, please follow my Linktree and join the group, because it'll be like a one-time big discount, a very big discount, because I'll be doing like the initial big order. And so I offer the people in my group very discounted rates for that. So, yeah, you're going to see that coming up. I can't believe it literally just came up on my phone when we were talking. So, yeah, I can't. All right. Yeah, so some of you took advantage when I got the account with Renee and Paris. You took advantage of some, and these are one time, because it's a one time when you first open up your account. So these are one time, very like 50% off retail or more in some places. Yes, Sally, go, Lindsay. I don't know why I was like cheerleading. Anyway, I'll make an announcement. Yeah, some people do that, Jay. I'll make an announcement and I will extend those offers to the people in my group. So please join my group if you haven't, because those will be for one-time, short-time situations. I'll always give you the best price, but I mean, these will be like real inexpensive. Anyway, sorry. I just literally that came across and I lost my mind. Thank you, Tracy, so much. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Way Too Funny. Sabrina, thank you. Shelly. Yes, Kelly. So that's going to add another 6 brands. So I will be making an announcement soon. Yeah. All right, let's get finished up with what we're talking about today. So for conditioning and wigs that just seem kind of like dry and struggling and they need a bunch of stuff, one of the ones I love is the Awesome Synthetic Leave-In Wig Spray. I have a full, thank you, Serena. I have a full review on this, okay? And so you can look this up. This is a great spray. I use it all the time. Next I have is my absolute favorite, which is the African Essence Wig Control Spray. This is a 3-in-1 formula. This is for human hair and synthetic. I absolutely love this. It smells like a coconut dream. This is my number one. I have a million videos on this. I talk about it all the time. This is my love. So that is a product to use. A new one that I got that I have not tried from is called On Natural, and it's called Wig and Weave Conditioning and Detangling Spray. I haven't tried it yet, so let's do that. You know what? We're going to use up one of my Paulo Youngs because this one, yeah, this one is having issues. I just wear it a lot. This is the Braided Waterfall in Moonstone, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure that you can get this or not, but this is a really good one for the demonstration, so I'm going to show it to you. Lindsay, you use which one? Do you use the one I'm showing, or do you use the African Essence? So you can tell I wear this all the time because it's in the struggle bus. Oh, okay, cool. I haven't tried this one, so I'm excited to see how... Okay. Yeah, you can tell this girl needs some help because Tia wears her all the time. So let's try this spray out and see what happens. I wonder what it smells like. Oh, okay. You know what it's giving me? It's giving me 90s tanning lotion, which I don't hate, but it's giving me like 90s tanning lotion. That's the only way I can describe it. It's still not my African Essence, but I mean, it's feeling like it's making it really easy for me to comb through this already. So it's working. Lindsay, am I right? It's giving me 90s tanning lotion. If you are someone who, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it feels nice. I don't hate it. I'm just going to try this one because I love it and see the difference. Ooh, yeah. Coconut Dream. Coconut Dream. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, they both work pretty well. This one works great. This one works just as great. So if you see this one, either one I think would be a great gift for somebody. The African Essence does come in a smaller bottle than this, just so you know. But this big, huge bottle, I think is like less than $10. And you can get them on different deals. And yeah, this feels good. So this does feel really good. So for me, it's probably just a smell preference. If you want to see a review on that, let me know. All right, we're coming down to the end. So the last two, let's use, the last category is styling. And so Lindsay, you had asked a question, I think, about flyaways. And so I'm about to answer that question for you. But the last section is styling. So let's try Zara. So this is Renee Paris's Zara. I remember I loved this wig a lot. But I think I did have some styling issues with her. So let's test out Renee Paris's Zara. Zara. And she's in an amazing color, which is the Creamy Toffee LR. And I don't think I had tried that color before, and it was super nice. So for styling, this is what I have, the products that I have for you for styling. And then we have one more category, and then we're done. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Yeah, I gotta break them up. So the first thing we're going to do is, and then we're going to do these two. I'm actually going to start with my absolute favorite. I have 1,000 videos on it. You can purchase it directly from me, and that is the Tress Tech by Tressalure. This is the Wig Wax and the Wig Wax Spray. If you're having issues with flyaways, light hold, flyaways, this is the product for you. I absolutely love this product. I sell this product. It's amazing. It can be used in a million different ways, but sort of a light hold and especially flyaways, this is the perfect product. Perfect. Okay. So let me get Zara on. Zara's pretty. Snowman, this is a nice guy. Yeah, so Zara has some flyaways. So let me comb through Zara a little bit. She needs wash too. You're welcome. So, let me go ahead and use, so we'll use the Tress Tech. So I have a little bit of flyaways here. The one thing you can do about flyaways is just to warm your hand and sort of rub it on the fabric. But you can see there are a couple flyaways here. And then we're just going to use the Tressalure Tress Tech. And it just gives it, and it smells divine. And it just gives it a little bit of help and a little bit of hold, and that will keep that together. This is an amazing product. I do have a full review on this. I show it on my channel a million times on using it in different ways. You can use it for lift and volume. You can use it, look, watch. You can go like this, and it'll hold the volume in. So this is an amazing product. Definitely any wig lover in your life, any wig person, whether it's yourself or someone else, definitely this should be in their Christmas basket list, whatever, this year. I also have used this a few times. This is the Paula Young Firm and Flexible Styling Gel. I like this. I don't hate this. I'm not a fan of a styling gel, but I have had wigs where like I just need a little, and I'll show you this really quick because I don't think I have a video on this, which I will do. I do like this. I just put a little tiny bit and rub it in because it is very like watery, okay? And it does feel like it's evaporating like a hairspray. And then I just sort of run my hands and do like very strategic holds with it because I don't want it to like build up, and I don't really like the look or feel of a lot of like gel. But when you're just trying, especially like this one has a little bit of permatease, running that gel up and through the permatease, see, it does really kind of smooth it and put it in place. So I really do like this product. It's not very expensive, and it works in a very targeted, specific way. And I really like it for that, for particular wigs. If you're going to put your wig back, like in an updo, this would be a great thing to sort of smooth it back and get it to lay down and like just like this. And it's a flexible hold, so it's not going to be like crunchy. So I definitely think it has its place, and it's a good gift for a wig wearer, especially those wig wearers in your life that really like to style their wigs and put them in updos and put them back and things like that. The last thing in this category is the Renee Paris Protect Holding Spray for synthetic hair. I have not tried this yet. I just got this from Renee Paris. So I'm about to find out what it's like and if I like it. So we're going to just sort of brush through her a little bit, and then I'm going to use this to try to see if I can get this to stay back away from my face. And we're going to see. So this is a regular pump. That's an interesting smell. That's actually quite a light smell, and it actually doesn't linger. So this is a nice, that part would be very nice for those of us who have like issues with scent, and maybe even, yeah, it doesn't, this is going to sound weird, And of course I have to need to let this dry. It reminds me of celery. Like it smells like celery to me a little bit. But after this dries, it feels like it would be a light hold. I'll have to do a full, like a test and a review on that. It smells like celery. Do you know how celery, like you can smell it, but it doesn't stay around and it kind of dissipates into like nothing? That's what this is like. It's giving me a little bit of like a celery, like okra kind of smell, and then it just goes away. So, Maeve, I'm just trying. That's what it smells like. All right, last two products, and I actually don't have, it is odd. It is odd. I actually don't hate it, though, to be honest with you. I don't hate it at all. And it doesn't linger. It's, like, gone already. You can purchase any of the Renee Paris products from me. So last but not least, nothing I'm going to demonstrate because these aren't ones to demonstrate, but these are sort of in the two like other categories. One is the heat protectant, and I absolutely love this. This is, if you have a wig lover in your life, this is something, if they use heat tools at all on their synthetic fibers, I really do suggest getting the Jean Renault Heat Treat Thermal Spray. Even if something is heat safe or heat defiant, you should still protect it just like you would it with biohair. You really should protect it because it is fibers. You are putting heat. No matter what, you are changing sort of the composition and you are weakening those fibers. So I really suggest, no matter how you're using heat, how often, to really protect your synthetic units with this spray prior to putting heat on it. You've seen me use it a million times. I don't have a singular review. And then last but not least, I'm not going to keep this. I'm probably going to actually sell this. But the last thing I have is for security. I do not glue down my units. However, a lot of people that I work with, Ikoya. Oh, look at Sherry being official. Ikoya from Silky Sax. I think Beth from Beth's Best Hair uses this too. A bunch of other people. But if you are looking to glue down your wigs and you don't want to use the Got2b glue, or you don't want to use that, then this Ebin New York Wonder Lace Bond is really, really great. This is brand new. I don't use it because I have migraines. I don't glue my units down because I need to be able to take them off immediately if I feel a migraine coming. But I really like, I've watched the review, so I have not tried this product, but this is a great product line from Ebin because you have to look at the color of the bottle, but this one says that this is extreme firm hold, but this is sensitive. So this means if you have sensitive scalp issues, this would be, they have different versions of this based on what you want. So that's why I love products that come in diversity and options because not everybody's like a one-stop shop. So I really like that. Again, I haven't used this because I don't glue my units down. But I've watched a lot of reviews. I have a lot of friends that love it. Maeve is saying that it's amazing. So I feel confident in suggesting it to you. And I really, Lindsay loves it. Sherry says she uses the orange can. If you know that you have sensitive scalp issues or you're not sure how you react, then you're going to want to get this gold can. It will say sensitive on it. But that is what I have. Trying to see about this. That is what I have for you for this gift guide for wig lovers. I'm going to have one every couple days. So coming up, we have our regular wig sale tomorrow, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. We will have new wig styles, new doll baby wigs, and accessories. So I hope that you join me for that sale. And then after that, on Sunday, I'm doing a live, let me see what time that one is. I'm doing a live at, meow, 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 meow. I feel like it's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. And we're going to talk about the gift guide for wig lovers, and we're going to talk about tools, I think. Let me just check. wig guide for wig lovers is coming up, and that is synthetic hair accessories. So I'm going to go over a bunch of synthetic hair accessories that I use, demonstrate them, talk about what I like about them, what I don't. So that will be on Sunday. And then next week we'll be doing tools and then one for maintenance. So hopefully I'll see you next week for those. But thank you so much for being here. I will go back in and put everything in a pinned comment. Again, if there's anything you saw that you would like to purchase from me, go ahead and message me. Oh, that's a good tip, Lindsay. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, I hopefully will see you on the next gift giving guide. And if you haven't joined my private wig group, it's awesome. No drama. We just have fun. We just live the wig life together. And yeah, so I will see you soon. Enjoy your Friday. And thank you for being here. Bye. Bye, everybody. See ya.